Hey water signs, welcome back to Pure Black MagicK. Emphasis on the pure, the black, and the magic. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Dee. Thank you guys for taking the time to check out the channel. Hopefully you find clarity through this message. You like the vibe here, the energy, and decide to hit that subscribe button. If you are returning, super thank you for all of your continued love and support of the channel. Water signs, it is always greatly appreciated, okay? Some of you guys could be dealing with an air sign, or just certain messages in here could be pertaining to an air sign, or you may have that in your charts. But this is for this week, June the 5th through the 11th, give or take a couple of days. Cross watchers are welcome. Everyone just keep in mind that these are very general messages for the water sign collective. It may not entirely resonate for you. Take what does, leave what does not for the next person. And if you are interested in booking a private reading, check out the description box below for the details, okay? So water signs, this week we are utilizing the Animal Spirit Oracle deck. I do have 2 cards pulled here already just to save us on time. The first card is the energy that you are in this week, okay? And the second card is the energy that is coming towards you, or the energy that you may need to embody. But before we get into that, let's go through the songs that I got for you guys. The first song was Novocaine by Frank Ocean. And the second song was Like I Want You by Giveon. So it's really giving me the energy of suppression, water signs, okay? Suppression or numbing, okay? You could be trying to numb some sort of feeling, or not trying to acknowledge something, someone. It's almost like you're trying to cover up the truth in a matter, or at least cover up your true feelings, or act as if something does not exist, okay, or something is not bothering you guys this week. It feels like you guys are like hiding behind some sort of mask, or you're suppressing something, some sort of energy, or you're trying to it's almost like instead of addressing the real issue here, whether internally or externally, you are using some sort of something to get over it or get through the week, okay? It can be some sort of like substance. It could be a person. It's almost like, I don't know, you're just not trying to deal with or address the real issue, or this is the energy that you've been in your life in regards to something, okay, or someone. And yeah, the Giveon, Like I Want You, it's like, again, it's kind of the same energy of like putting on excuse me. 1 second, water sign. Okay, emphasis on getting choked up. It's almost like you guys are drowning this week. Or whatever you've been dealing with, it may be coming to a head or a point, or you just need to like address something, because it's like you're drowning in your own energy, okay, or in the thought of it all, or the emotions of it all. And you're acting as if something does not bother you, or you do not want to pursue a situation or person, but that is not the case. However you are acting, whatever you're covering up, something just needs to come to the forefront here, because it feels like it's controlling you, or it's taking over you, okay? Or some of you guys could be dealing with some sort of addiction, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a substance, but it could be very ego-based, or very fear-based, or insecurity-based, whatever it is for you. So let's see. We're going to start off with the raccoon energy, because that's how you're showing up for this week. I'm going to read it from the book, you guys. It says the raccoon is talented, shadowy, and in hiding. Raccoon energy is at play within all artists to greater or lesser degrees. At best, it indicates talent, tenacity, and skillfulness with a particular musical instrument or creative tool or project. Its shadow side points to an unresolved issue around self-image and success. Sometimes using a stage name or wearing a mask works in an artist's favor. Other times, it limits creativity. Ask yourself, am I who my audience think I am? What if I'm ready to grow into something more? Raccoon energy won't let us off the hook until this creative ego fear is resolved. Okay, so addressing issues with your ego, with fear, things that have been suppressed, okay, or numbed, or whatever you're trying to cover up or compensate something for something else here. It feels like that's how you're entering this week, water signs. When in balance, the raccoon energy is a generous friend, a exceptional artist. When out of balance, you may be very competitive or a starving artist, okay? Even if you're not an artist, it's kind of like you are lacking or draining yourself or not acknowledging the part of yourself. And to bring in a balance, it says to make new work, okay? So make a change for some of you guys. Or if you are artists, this could be in regards to your talent, your creative side, and your career. So let's see what the hummingbird has to say. This is who or what's coming towards you or the energy you need to embody. The hummingbird says positive, enthusiastic, spiritually resourceful, okay? Inside the tiny hummingbird resides an endless well of energy and positivity. The hummingbird's secret is that it has learned where to gather nectar, and it returns to these sources daily for nourishment and rejuvenation. This sacred elixir springs from many sources, but usually involves nature, creativity, and exploring spirituality. Follow the way of the hummingbird, and you cannot go wrong. Every droplet of life becomes sweet, every moment worth savoring. Okay, so needing to become lighter, okay, or needing to become enlightened, or needing to find healthier ways of dealing with certain situations, whether it's internally or externally, water signs. Diving deeper into spirituality is here as well. Needing to be free, needing to free yourself from whatever this is that you are not dealing with, okay? When in balance, the hummingbird is smart, curious, loves to learn. When out of balance, it's pushy, insistent, and sharp, okay? And to bring it to balance, it says to take a class or to learn a lesson, okay? Or to do something different here. So it really feels like something needs to change about maybe the way you are thinking, your behaviors, the way you're handling a situation, because it feels toxic or it feels low vibrational here. Or this is this is your energy, but it is general. So flip it however you see fit. If you feel like it's someone else's energy, flip it that way. But there needs to be a more healthier approach to something is the point that I'm getting for you guys this week, water sign. So let's go ahead and hop into the tarot. If you haven't already, please go ahead and like the video, comment, I comment back, share, and of course, subscribe. The more you interact here with the content on the channel, the more it actually puts your energy into these messages, and I can better pick up on what's going on with you. Okay, so we have the King of Pentacles here. If this is you, even though it's earth energy, it could be definitely in regards to your finances, okay, or some sort of greed or materialistic behaviors or like qualities that you have. And there you are, okay, King of Cups. It almost feels like, water signs, you're being somebody that you're not, okay? Or again, you have on this fake mask or this persona in regards to something, someone, whether it's everybody in the world, whether it's to yourself or just to a particular person. Okay, it's like, I don't know, you're feeling the need to kind of act out of character, or you are acting out of character, or you have in the recent past. You may have been acting in ways that's not truly, yourself or true to you. There could also just be a situation dealing with an earth sign showing up here. But the Ace of Swords is truth here, okay? Needing to acknowledge something, the Knight of Swords, the Seven of Wands. It's like, I feel like you have been fighting something, avoiding something, going about a situation a certain way, not the healthiest manner. It's something about your ego here or your pride getting in the way, making you lose out on a situation here. Five of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. It could be in regards to a relationship, okay? For some of you guys, like you could desire, or you were pretending to be a certain person. It just feels like something backfired here. The Tower card, the World card, Four Wands, or something it has already, or it's making you realize, it's almost like a tower moment for you, or a reality check for you, or just a eye opener for you, okay? This week or in the recent past, that something needs to change here, water sign. So let's see. Spirit, what messages do we have for my Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpios this week? Any clarity, any confirmation, anything that they need to know, who or what is coming towards them at this time? Holy Spirit, most important messages. And it's almost like another thing with the Novocaine Sun, it's almost like something is a pattern. Okay, like it just feels like something is like a destructive behavior. And maybe you're just used to being that way, or there's something that is toxic for you that you need to break free from, even if it's not your own behaviors. But let's see. We have the Strength card showing up here with the Ace of Wands. Okay, I'm getting discipline for some reason with this Strength card, or resistance. You could be an energy of resisting to change, okay? Or you have been, and you're realizing this week that something needs to change about you or a situation you're involved in, okay? With a Leo could be significant, okay? Or you can have that in your chart. Let's see. It's some sort of discipline here. I keep getting discipline with this card. What else? The Hermit card, okay? So Virgo energy, this is also about healing. This is also about going within, needing to see what needs to change, okay? How to better yourself so that you can come out of hermit mode a much better, happier, lighter person. So you need to initiate this process of healing, okay? Or just continue to work on it. The Eight of Cups, yeah. It's like an emptiness that you feel, or a detachment that you feel, or something that you're not happy with, but I feel like you have been trying to suppress or cure or make the situation better in not the best ways. Okay, and it could have or could result in you just harming yourself or harming others, whether intentionally or not. Five of Pentacles. Some of you guys could also be like missing someone. I don't know why I heard missing the point. Okay, or missing someone or something in regards to a Virgo. Five of Pentacles with the Six of Cups. Or there's something here I feel like has caused you to miss out on an opportunity, or maybe multiple opportunities, water signs. It's something about, it's something internal though, not feeling good enough, or some sort of abandonment issues, or some sort of instability has gotten in the way, some type of way in your life. Or you may be feeling like you are repeating some sort of pattern, or something always plays out a certain way, like you always get the same results in a specific situation, no matter if it's like your health or your work or your relationships. Like you feel like something always ends in the same type of way, and it's like you needing to figure out, or maybe you're just trying to figure out why that is. I feel like discipline has a lot to do with it, or boundaries. Okay, needing to reassess, realign those things for yourself. Four of Cups. Okay, or ego. The Strength card could be ego, so it could definitely be especially with the Ace of Wands, like your ego, or being like too strong or too prideful is what's causing you to lose out on certain situations, or a lack of discipline, a lack of balance in a certain area of your life causes you to miss out with the Four of Cups. Nine of Swords. Yeah, it's kind of like you're creating this drama for yourself, water signs, or you're realizing that. Or it could be some sort of fear, like you're so afraid of something happening that you're actually doing the very thing to make that something happen. The Death card. You're realizing something needs to change here though, okay? Like a transformation with the Hermit card. This is major healing and transformation, okay? Seven of Pentacles. Because you see that something is not getting you anywhere. Like you keep landing yourself back in this situation, back in the same cycle. And it's like until you address whatever this is, until you heal yourself, until you stop looking at externally, until you stop looking outside of yourself to numb, heal, feel the void, whatever this is, you're going to keep getting the same results, water signs. Let's see. Yeah, and it's the Ten of Swords. It's an unfavorable circumstance, especially with the Five of Pentacles. It's kind of like, you know, somebody telling you, water signs, if you keep going left, there's a dead end. It's a brick wall. There's always going to be a brick wall. If you keep going left, you're going to keep hitting it. And for whatever reasons, you want to avoid going right. So you keep going left, like you keep getting the same results, okay? What is the Einstein quote? Insanity is doing the same behaviors over and over but expecting different results. Okay, I don't know if it's like quote, word for word that, but look up that quote, because that's what it feels like. And maybe you're really like being honest with yourself, or need to be honest with yourself about whatever this is. What's the last card out? The Three of Wands. Ten of Swords, Three of Wands. Yeah, you need to make some sort of internal peace here, okay? Or peace with a situation or a person outside of yourself. But it does feel very personal to you, to be honest, water signs. Yeah, because at the bottom of the deck, you have the Two of Wands. Like, you need to make a choice. Something cannot, like, two different somethings cannot coexist. Like, the past and the present cannot coexist. You can't hold on to the past, whether it's a person, a mentality, or behaviors, and get what you want, deserve, desire. Like, you cannot have the same thing, or you cannot have fear and faith at the same time. Like, you need to choose a side here. And it really feels like you are being forced to kind of sit down and think about that this week. Okay, the Knight of Wands, the Two of Cups. It could be in regards to a connection, the Six of Wands. Okay, especially if you are like a runner when it comes down to relationships, or you're not consistent, or you're not like loyal. Like, there could be definitely like cheating energy, or it's just like the Knight of Wands is very in and out. There's something here that keeps failing, and it's like until you realize why that is, which I feel like you guys are doing this week, it's gonna keep happening. So let's see what the Moonology deck has to say for you guys to wrap up the message. At the bottom, it says it's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. Something here has come full circle. Scorpio is very deep, heavy, transformational, things that need to change type of energy. Shining the light on the darkness, what has been done in the dark, like deceptive energies, needing to see our true selves for our shadow selves, needing to look in the mirror and realize what needs to change. The energy is gaining momentum. Okay, luck is on your side. Let's see. Final messages for my water signs this week, Spirit, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Final messages from the Moonology deck. The membership is now live on the channel, you guys. So if you would like to join, we go live every Wednesday night, 7:30 p.m. CST. All right. And you get a members collective energy reading, as well as the perk of having 2 questions answered weekly. Let's see. It was too many cards that fell out for you guys. Final messages from my water signs. There we go. Adjustments are required. Bam. Point blank, period. Adjustments are required, okay? From within, water signs. What's at the bottom? A personal issue reaches a resolution. Full moon in Cancer. So whatever this is, I feel like you are either figuring it out this week, or at least you're taking the first steps necessary to get yourself out of this unhealthy energy. I'm going to leave it here. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and I will talk to you guys soon.